Shalom. Shalom, shalom, shalom. Yasha'Allah, this your boy, Brother Shamu Allah. Back at you with another quick edifying video. Today's lesson is going to be called The Eyes of the Most High, right? The Eyes of Yahawah, Bahasham, Yahawashi, right? First and foremost, I want to give all praises, honor, and glory. I want to say, Halal, Yahawah, Bahasham, Yahawashi, Bahasham, Rawchaa, Qadash. That's all praises to the Heavenly Father, whose name is Yahawah, and his only begotten Son's name, who you ignorantly call Jesus, whose name is Yahawashi, right? And the Holy Spirit, which is the Rawchaa, Qadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone, who have ruled well through the Spirit and have fed and edified the sheep in these last days, and has pushed this gospel and this truth, this 100% doctrine, to the four corners of the earth in these last days, right? So I came across this article yesterday, and it was actually, I saw two articles about it. So, I just wanted to kind of speak on it, go over a couple of scriptures, and Lord's will, this is edifying, right? And it says, this is from Mirror Online, right? And it says, UFO shot down nuclear weapon with laser, and U.S. military has footage, whistleblower claims. Okay. And it says the U.S. military is allegedly in possession of a terrifying video footage showing a UFO intercepting and disabling a nuclear missile with laser beams, according to the Air Force whistleblowers, right? It says, according to a retired U.S. Air Force officer, the disc-shaped object circled an unarmed dummy warhead during a routine test after it detached from an Atlas missile booster in 1964. It says outspoken Lieutenant Bob Jacobs and Major Florence Mansman say they saw the recording of the 1964 encounter before the tape mysteriously disappeared without a trace. It says the former officials were part of a team responsible for capturing footage of the missile test launches in California with a telescope photography and videography equipment for the Air Force. Just 2 days after they were recorded, the video, they claim that two plainclothes CIA agents confiscated the clip and ordered them to remain silent on its contents, right? So it says, according to some UFO experts, there is a pattern where UFOs seem to interfere with nuclear weapons. More shockingly, U.S. Weapons Officer Robert Salas previously claimed a UFO shut down 10 missiles in a similarly outrageous incident in 1967. The UFO Chronicle claimed that former intelligence officer Luis Elizondo says he had also seen the video, right? So this proves, a couple things, right? Obviously Esau knows, what these so-called UFOs are, right? It's not an unidentified flying object, right? He knows that these are the chariots of Yahawah Bahasham Yahawashi, right? And he knows that they have the capability, right, and the weaponry, for this. There's no other reason why they're starting up a space force, right? And I saw another article. I'm mad I didn't get it, but it was talking about, they were going to send, it was for a mission to the moon or something. And they were talking about that they were going to send, on the mission to the moon, they were going to send a laser. They were going to attach a laser to it. Well, why? Right? They know what's going on, right? They know these scriptures. They know, what these so-called unidentified flying objects are, right? You just see it. They just said, a couple days later, some men came and confiscated it, right? They don't want you to see it, right? Because they know, if all this stuff, truly gets out, right, it's over, It'll be mass panic, and that's why they're slowly trying to tell you, oh yeah, there is, but they're trying to tell you that it's little green men, right? And we know that's not the cause, right? We know that these UFOs are chariots of Yahawah Bahasham Yahawashi, right? It's what the scriptures call chariots or clouds, right? It's the same type of vehicle or spacecraft that Yahawashi is coming in. He's coming in a spacecraft, right? He's coming in with that's gonna have lasers and everything else, right? And you see this, and this was back in, what does it say? 1964, right? 1964. The chariots of Yahawashi were shooting down missiles, you know. So, I saw this and I was like, yeah, I just want to, discuss it. But let's get into some scriptures real quick, right? Lord's witness is edifying, right? So Esau knows, man. Esau knows what's going on, and guess what? They know that their time is. Matter of fact, let's get that while I'm thinking about it. Revelation chapter 12 and verse number 12, right? And it says, therefore rejoice, ye heavens, and ye that dwell in them. Woe to the inhabitants of the earth and of the sea, for the devil is come down unto you, having a great wrath, because he knoweth that he have but a short time, right? These devils, they know they have a short time, right? And they're trying to get everything in, and they're gonna lie to you to the end, to the end of their rulership. They're gonna lie about everything. We don't know anything about that, right? But the scriptures tell you that their own tongues are gonna fall against them, right? And you see in this article, they were told not to speak about it, right? What is that? Psalms 64 and 8, I believe. It's the book of Psalms, chapter 64, verse 8. It says, so they shall make their own tongue to fall upon themselves. All that see them shall flee away, right? Because when you start understanding who you're dealing with, and how this is the devil that you're speaking with, man. Devil means deceivers, right? And that's all they do, right? That's all they do in this kingdom is to try to deceive and manipulate the people. Right. So when you see this thing and you start to kind of separate yourself from them, because you kind of see that they're all full of crap at the end of the day. They saw this, and you see that even their own people, right, are speaking up. Right. It says, so they shall make their own tongue to fall upon themselves. All that see them shall flee away. Right. They were told not to even talk about it. Right. But what did they do? They talked about it. They tell you. And there was a video of it. We saw it. That was our job, and we saw the chariot basically shoot down the missile that we were launching, right? So they know what's going on, right? They know what's going on, okay? And we know that right now, Yahawashi, they're here to watch, right? Let's get that right. Amos, what is that? 9 and 8, I believe. This is Amos chapter 9, verse 8. It says, behold, the eyes of Yahawashi, thy power are upon the sinful kingdom. What does that talk? That's them so-called UFOs, right? The chariots of Yahawashi, right? It likens them to clouds, to chariots, to flames upon flames of fire, right? A wheel upon a wheel, right? These are all describing these so-called UFOs, which are the chariots of Yahawashi, the same thing that Yahawashi is coming back in, okay, when he returns. And he's coming and he's returning with weapons of laser beams and everything else, right? And this is what we've been talking about, through the Spirit. We've been talking about this, what's going on. And now here you go. There's some more proof, okay? So it says, behold, the eyes of Yahawashi, thy power are upon the sinful kingdom, and I will destroy it from off the face of the earth, saving I will not utterly destroy the house of Jacob, saith Yahawashi, right? Because guess what? The elect are going to be saved, out of this said peril of destruction here in Babylon, right? There's going to be a remnant of Jacob that's going to get beamed up into these chariots, right? They're going to get beamed up to these chariots, before, guess what? They start wrecking havoc on this place, right? With the ICBM missiles from these other nations, and Yahawashi, the chariots, Yahawashi, the angels in their chariots with these laser beams and these weapons that they have on there. They're going to be destroying this place, man, right? Off the face of the earth, okay? So it's a beautiful, beautiful thing, and we just got to, this is just more proof of what we got going on, okay? Right, so the elect are gonna get beamed out of this place, man, out of this destruction, man. Right, But the eyes of Yahawashi, that's talking about the chariots. That's talking about the angels in the chariots, right? And they're watching over and they're seeing what's going on, right? So they see, Esau trying to make these do this weaponry, right? And there's been many cases of them turning off and turning on these nuclear weapons, right? And Esau knows that, right? And they're terrified of it, They're terrified of it, okay? And that's the thing too. What does it say? We shouldn't be, those who of the faith, right? We shouldn't be afraid of that, right? Or dismayed at it when we see these things, right? We see a lot of Jake there when they see, these chariots, they don't know what to do, right? They're like, what is going on? This is Jeremiah chapter 10, verse 1. It says, hear ye the word which Yahawah Bahasham Yahawashi speaketh unto you of the household of Israel. O household of Israel, Salakia. Thus saith Yahawah Bahasham Yahawashi, learn not the way of the heathen, and be not dismayed at the signs of heaven, right? For the heathen are dismayed at them, right? When you look up and you see, these unidentified flying objects, which we know are the chariots of Yahawashi, they don't be dismayed at that, right? You see Jacob, you see some videos, and what is that? What is that? And they're all dismayed at it, right? And so are the heathen. They don't know what's going on, Esau knows what's going on, right? The top elites, they know what's going on, right? But all the rest of they don't know what's going on. They don't, and all they know is what's told to them. And Esau gives them limited information, man, and guess what? Now more and more is starting to come out, right? They can't hide it, right? Because their tongue is prophesied that their tongue is gonna basically tell them, they're gonna tell on themselves, right? That's what that scripture is talking about. Their tongue shall fall upon them own selves. They're gonna tell on themselves. They're gonna tell that they know, these things, okay? But the eyes of Yahawashi are upon this sinful kingdom, man. And this place is, ultimately going to be destroyed, man. And there's so many eyes, right? Like the book of Psalms says, what is that? Psalms 68, verse number 17, right? It says the chariots of Yahawashi are 20,000, even thousands of angels. And Yahawashi is among them, as in Sinai in the holy place, right? So there are many, and they're beholding not only this sinful kingdom, but all around the world, right? That's why you see all these videos from all across the world of these sightings, the sightings, and what did Yahawashi say? I'm gonna get that and I'm gonna close it up. Let's see. Let's get the book of Luke, right? Let's go to the book of Luke 21. And I think I might want to go up, but let's see, 28. Let's start at verse number 27, right? Let's start at verse number 26. It says, men's hearts failing them for fear, right? Because it's going to be a time where it's like no other, man. It's going to be all types of just like this book of Second Ezra says, that it's going to be much greater evil than what thou hast seen before, right? Is soon to come. It says men's hearts failing for fear of them, and for looking after those things which are coming on the earth, and it's going to be a dreadful thing, when Yahawashi comes, right? The book of Revelation 1:7 talks about it, behold, every eye shall see him, and the nations shall wail, right? Isaiah 66:15, behold, he come with clouds and with a whirlwind. That's talking about, coming in the chariot, right? In this so-called UFO that Yahawashi is coming in. Right? It says, for the powers of heaven shall be shaken, and then shall they see the Son of Man coming in a cloud, right? And that's talking about a chariot. That's talking about the so-called UFO, right? It says with power and great glory. It says, and when these things begin to come to pass, then look up and lift up your heads, for your redemption draweth nigh. Right? Because listen, the eyes of Yahawashi are upon everything. They're watching, you watching this video right now. Right? They're watching me as I'm doing this video right now. Right? They're beholding everything. Right? The scriptures say that the eyes of Yahawashi run to and fro, run to and fro throughout the whole earth. Okay, it says they behold the good and the evil. Right, they're taking records of everything. Okay, so just understand that, right? And Esau knows what's going on, right? And like I say, the scriptures tell you that all these things are going to come to light, right? All the lies and things have been told. They're going to be shown. What was said in the darkness shall come to light. Paraphrasing, right? So Lord's will, this was edifying, right? We got to look up, man. Our salvation. A lot of times, our people keep their head down, right? Because our people are going through it and looking it. Right? You need to keep your head up and keep looking, keep watching, right? Matter of fact, here we go. I'll close out with this. Luke chapter 21, verse 36. Watch ye therefore and pray always, that ye may be accounted worthy to escape all these things that shall come to pass. Right? The MOTB, Jacob's trouble, World War III, famine, right? Destruction, pestilence, earthquakes, all these things are coming upon the earth. Right? And we have to pray that we may be accounted worthy to escape all these things that shall come to pass, and to stand before the Son of Man, right? And that's going to be in the chariot, man, and that so-called UFO, with the laser beams and everything else on it, right? And we want to be counted worthy that we may be, beamed up into that, that we may escape the judgments, of Babylon. Okay. So Lord's what is edifying, right? I want to give all praises, honor, and glory. I want to say Halal, Yahawah, Bahasham, Yahawashi, Bahasham, Qadash. Peace and blessings to the 12 tribes scattered abroad. A mighty shalom to the elect, right? To the 144,000 men, 12,000 from each tribe, and to the rest of the elect. Stay diligent, stay focused, keep praying for one another, and keep watching, right? Keep watching and keep looking up, man, because your salvation draweth nigh. And with that, I want to say shalom.